Hello and welcome back. In this video we are continuing with our journey to make my Arcane Dagger build work. This is a completely new run that I played up until this point, level 15. And the goal of this run was to test the build if I switch the order of things. So what I mean by that is this is the previous save file, by the way. So in that previous run, I did this. So I leveled tactical warfare skills first, and then transitioned into magic stuff. I also leveled perception and agility to 15, and then started increasing willpower. But what I found out is that this build is really weak while transitioning into magic hybrid part. So at level 14, 15, since I get my here's I get additional AP from my here's trait, I can get an ether shield at 15, unlike what this says. At 15, I was trying to do my first tier 4 dungeon here, and it just wasn't enough against the tier 4 proselyte enemies because the ether shield duration was too short without more active arcanistic spells and additional teleport option to reliably extend the duration of this. So I was mostly relying on the physical damage part of the dagger skills, but those weren't scaling past level 9 because I was leveling willpower. And also the damage reduction from ether shield just wasn't enough against the fiends. So everything was just out of sync basically. So I concluded that doesn't work. So in this run, what I initially tested was taking leveling willpower from the start, and then after taking 3 dagger skills and 3 dual wielding skills, I went right into the magic skills. But that also had a problem of making tier 3 dungeons much more difficult. So instead, what I finally did was level perception to 15 first, and with the additional accuracy from this and a bit of scaling in the dagger skills, it made tier 3 dungeons much more doable. I also took Berserk Tradition this time, and this turned out to be really good, which I'm gonna explain in a bit. And after that, I started transitioning into Arcanistics. And at level 15, this is my build, because I get additional ability point from dual wielding, 6 points into dual wielding. I have Wormhole at 15 here. And I did a test run here before starting this recording, and it worked surprisingly well. Like I honestly didn't expect this to work that well, because like, just take a look, it doesn't really look that strong, right? But because like the damage reduction from ether shield is basically your only source of defense, and yeah, so looks really unreliable, but turns out this does a lot of damage because the Berserk Tradition and Arcane Might gives a lot of crit chance when stacked up to full, and currently it's, why is it 11% now? But this, I saw this go up to 42%. So basically half of my strikes were critting, and crit increased the damage of the arcane damage bonus on Seal of Power and Ether Shield as well. So damage output was plenty. But defense was still a bit shaky, and Axe Fiend really gave me a lot of prop. In fact, it's why I died in my test run here. It was also due to misplays on my part, but the Axe Fiend is definitely the most dangerous enemy in that dungeon, I think. And also in terms of loadout, I'm mostly still on tier 3. I have tier 4 rings from the dungeon loot, and I also have tier 5 chest that I got from the black market. But otherwise everything is tier 3. Oh, and I also got this life drain talisman, which was pretty lucky. And I'm doing this because in the previous run I went to tier 4 equipment right away as soon as I got Bryn Amity. But after clearing one dungeon with it, I found myself wanting to upgrade to tier 5. So the progression was a bit iffy there. So this time I'm gonna try jumping to tier 5 right away. What else? So I did all the preparation, endurance training, and the ranger brew. And I think that's everything covered. Okay, so let's get into the gameplay now. Okay, that's gone now. You see the damage? Like this isn't even full damage because I didn't have Ether Shield on. I also didn't have a War Cry on. What? I'm feeling pretty good about this because, as I said, tier 3 was... Oh, and by the way, this is the full build at level 13. I mean, at level 30, in case you're wondering. And, so, tier 3 dungeons were okay. Like, it wasn't as much of a breeze compared to this build because I didn't have warfare skills, but it was still pretty easily doable if you know what you're doing. And then tier 4 is also pretty doable. So after this build just will only get stronger because the nature of my hair is passive too. Like it's the strongest when you are fully leveled and scaled. And the only problem is getting to that point. But if the early levels, tier 3 and 4, turns out to be easy enough, then the major problem with this build is basically solved. So I just have to do this dungeon and then level up to 20, and then see how it performs against the first tier 5 dungeon. And then if that turns out to be good, and I know I have something that I can recommend to people. Also, I'm very bad at multitasking, so I have no idea what I'm doing right now because like 60-70% of our brain is allocated on trying to come up with the right words to say. That wormhole was pretty awkward. And the easier this is, the less talkative that I become. It's something I've noticed while doing a test recording. Because I usually don't have much to say when things are easy. Like, you know, like, well, what am I gonna say? Like, hey, now I'm gonna use this, and then point and click, and hey, the enemy said, like, there's not much to say. So, and outside of the wait, did I kill a fiend in this dungeon? I can't remember. So yeah, as long as there's no fiend, there's really not much challenge here. Level up. And I thought about taking Schism here, but because that increases the duration of Ether Shield by a turn. But that doesn't change the fact that I have to teleport myself every 3 turns. I'm not sure if it's 3 or 4 turns right now, but it doesn't change that I have to teleport regularly to extend the duration of Ether Shield and Seal of Power. So I think I'm just gonna go with time echo here, because this build is already really tight on the skill rotation with a lot of active skills to use, especially when double lunge is basically usable every turn. I also have to wormhole here, I think. Yeah. Use this again. Does this only go up to 4 turns? Prolongs the effect's duration by 3 turns up to 8. That's awkward. I think I retreat or stall this until this goes away. Here my buff. Shoot, so nets doesn't work. It's already on cooldown. The next time I go back to there, now, granted, that was only tier 3 enemies, pretty sure. Yeah, there's no tier 4 enemy in that group, but still, pretty good. Oh, and I forgot to drink decaf. Well. And I think I haven't explained this, but after going time echo, I want to get paddle forged because now I'm teleporting a lot, and every time I teleport, Battleforge gives me dodge chance and counter chance. Let's get base 1 impact. Bunch of dot golems. Why does this only go up to 4? It says up to 8. And every time I teleport, prolongs by 3. Might be a bug. I don't know. Let's take a closer look next time. So, look, it's at 2. If I teleport, it should go up to 5 and then come back down to 4 probably by the end of the turn. Oh, that's how it works. Okay, never mind. Wait, while I'm at it. Okay. Next time. Fuck. See, with the Ether Shield, it's really not much damage that I do. Okay, so that's one, I guess, a slight weakness of this build is that you need time to get all your skills online. Otherwise, damage output is severely lacking. I think I want to take one of these. Deflect or brace right back? So against Skull Crusher, I need to try to dodge to avoid the stun, or is my control resistance high enough? Also, this just gives block chance because my block chance is higher. Wait, is that how it works? No, that's for unyielding defense. So next turn this goes back there. Also receive 33% of the damage that I do right now, so I think I want to flurry here. great. Thing is, if I kill this next turn, I have to move our move. Okay, I think I can do that. Wait. Okay, great. That's great. And then hoping this crits. No, fuck. Ah. Yeah, I could have played this a lot more cautiously. Like, instead of walking now, I could have shout pulled. This is mostly on me, but I wanted to prove that this build is strong enough, but whatever. Are you dazed? You are. So let's use one wall on me. Then kill this. Activate the one wall to extend the ether shield duration. Dim shift to extend it again. Kill you. Kill you. How do I want to do this? I think, see if this dazes. No, I'm just confused. I think I want to ether shield in case he throws a net at me. No. That's one hole on me. Go back. And then I need to move here so I can dim shift and extend the duration of ether shield. Supposed to be a tier 4 dungeon, but I think I feel like I'm mostly fighting tier 3 enemies. Is a spitting enemy tier 4? Oh, that's Saku? That guy's tier 3. So only Fiend and the tongue enemy is tier 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. See that? I just two-shotted a Fiend, so if I play this properly, the Axe Fiend shouldn't be much of a problem either. Because if I shot pull, I have 2 free hits. Oh, it's the boss room. Hold on. So this guy gets stronger every time he inflames a corpse, so I think I want to deal with him first, except let's just retreat and wait for my cooldown to come back up. There are corpses here, so normally what I do is use these choke points to cheese them, but maybe I don't want to this time. Oh, I have an idea. Wait, oh my god. So if I wormhole here, retreat, lure him to here, and then go back and dim shift him here. So I need to finish everything else till he gets to this tile. That's concentration, war cry. Wait, concentration, war cry, seal power, ether shield. Concentration, war cry, seal power. Concentration, war cry, yeah, ether shield. Okay, so next time I start using my thoughts. The thing about war cry is that confusion makes him miss that. Messes up everything. I think I want to do this first. And why is he not moving? Oh, he's trapped. Because he's not moving. Oh. That's not how I wanted to. What did I do? Oh, fuck. I need to use this now. Fuck. And then dim shift. Okay, good. I think I could have done that better, but whatever. Why is he walking up to me like that? Hey, another level up. So now that I have Battle Force, Dim Shift is on cooldown, so let's wait a bit. That's just +4, isn't it? Hold on. Let's check. So 6.6%. 10, okay. So the contract is completed, which means that there's no more enemies left in the dungeon. That was pretty easy. Especially considering the fact that there were certainly... I could have certainly played that better. Yeah, I think this works. Okay. Didn't even have to use traps too. Like I completely forgot about them. So, hold on. Instead of looting everything right now, let's take a look at the loot first. Okay. Anyway, so after this, what I'm planning to do is get all these 6 armored combat skills. And after that, I'm not sure. So this is 1, 2, 3, so at level 20. No, at level 21, I have this and an extra AP to spend. And body and spirit is really strong with what this build is trying to do. But that delays the extra AP from the dagger skills, possibly. Also, I'm not sure if I want to take warfare or maybe even athletics is an option. Nah, cause this build is loaded on active skills and skill rotation, so offensive and defensive tactics don't take a turn to use once you use it initially. And Thirst for Battle also is basically for the entire duration of the fight because you quit so much. Don't need sudden lunge. Yeah, I don't think athletics is very good here. Maybe survival is an option. So at level 21, you get this, and I think that's like the core build completed. And then I'm not sure where you go from there. Maybe this into warfare or survival. Either one of those two. Anyways, so I think the next video will be the first tier 5 dungeon of this run. And in fact, I think I might even give it a try right away, because... Wait, what's my bin rep? Maybe at level 18 or 19, so... yeah, pretty soon. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.